calls the lunatic Sabbath. Well, what's the word lunatic? What's in the word lunatic? The word lunatic is the word luna, which means moon.
That's right. Yeah, Nate. All them script, Nate. All you doing, Apostle Tahar say it all the time, every week. All you do is sit up there and you're a magi too. You sit up there and you just juggle. A low level magi.
Just winging it.
You sit up there. You sit up there every week and you just do a juggling act, man.
Yeah, basically.
That's all you do. And them guys eat it up, man. You sit up there and juggle Skittles from off the stage, man.
Yeah, Skittles are made from pork.
And Skittles are made from pork, but you juggling it, and as you're juggling it, you throwing it out to the congregation, man. And they catching it in their mouth like them seals at SeaWorld, man. And that's real talk. Them niggas are nothing but a bunch of seals, man. The seals stand up on the thing, and the dude throws the crackers or whatever, and the seals catch the fish. There you go, boy. You know? And that's Nate. Nate is the guy at SeaWorld, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all you do. You don't go deep. You don't break down the scriptures. You don't understand the scriptures. The meaning of words, but now you're trying to go into the blue letter. After we've been going in the blue, y'all were getting on us about that. Y'all used to get on us about that. You guys gone, y'all all caught up and gone in them words. You supposed.
They have to go to another language.
Look, man. That's what I'm saying. You're not even teaching what you was teaching in One West. None of you guys. Because in One West, like I remember back in One West, the Ariana taught us that. To understand the Bible, you got to know the meaning of words. That's what they used to say. That's the way we all taught. That's how we used to teach on the street and people in the street. Right? I'm talking about back in One West. You know? Look, man, in order to understand the Bible, you got to understand the meaning of words. I heard Ariana say that many a times and other of the elders back then. Right? Now you saying, oh, you don't got to be dealing with all that meaning of words. Back then, we was taught the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, and that name was pushed. Ariel used to push that name. Now all of a sudden, look, man, we don't know if that's the real name. Or, look, you ain't supposed to be uttering that name. That's the name, but you ain't supposed to say it. That's too sacred. You ain't supposed to say it. You guys are demons, man. You're just a bunch of demons, man. Now I'm going to read the 5th verse, Jude 1 and 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not. So that's you guys. That's you. So that happened back then when the Most High got us up out of Egypt, and then we got out into the wilderness. But lo and behold, you had a lot of guys out there that were still secretly worshiping the golden calf, man. And what happened? The ground opened up and swallowed their ass, man. And Dayton, Corey, and Abiram were the main culprits. So you're going to have that. You're going to have key niggas that's going to be the main guys that's going to lead the people to destruction. And I really believe Yeshaya got to be one of them guys, man. Coming back. You got to be either Dayton, Johanna might be Corey, and Nate, who knows, if you don't get your act together, you might be Abiram, man. Okay, you wicked niggas, man. And realistically, man, I hope you are Abiram or Dayton or somebody, because I want to see you destroyed, man. Personally, that's the way I feel about you. I want to see your black ass destroyed, man. And that's what's going to happen. And you guys don't believe, because in order for you to sell out to the Jesuit order or to the Rosicrucians or to the Brule Society, my whole thing is I can't understand y'all reasoning, man. All these years of being in the truth, we were always taught, and Shia and all you guys always taught, well, you were actors, man. You're putting on an act. A lot of you niggas are just putting on an act, man. Like Lahab, you know? That's act. Let's be an Israelite, man. You understand what I'm saying? But how could you sell out? Like, if you know the scriptures and you an Israelite that's in the truth and you know the name of the Lord, how can you, some devil or whoever going to approach you and say, look, man, here's some money. We want you to stop teaching that madness. Teach this other madness, and we'll pay you. That means you never really believed. That means you never really believed it. So that means you guys were just acting, man. You see what I'm saying? You were acting. You understand? But that's why when them niggas came out of Egypt, the Most High, the ones that didn't believe, they didn't make it into the promised land. Not even Moses made it into the, Moses believed, but he went off. So not even Moses went into the promised land. But outside of that, all the rest of them wicked niggas, the Most High has kept Israel in the wilderness until that whole generation just died off, man. So the original generation that came out of Egypt didn't even go into the promised land, man. Except Joshua and Caleb, two righteous men, which was Jerusalem. Okay? Which was, the promised land was Jerusalem. But it wasn't called Jerusalem at that time. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So the Most High destroyed them. So He going to destroy you guys. The brother just said it. The reason He letting you demons come back up into the light so that you can be judged and exposed and destroyed publicly. So Yeshaya, the Most High is going to publicly judge you for the wickedness you're doing right now, and for you still got a big tab, man, Yeshaya. You got it. Yeah, I'm talking about in this, right here in this so-called lifetime here. Yeah, con. You got a tab, Yeshaya. Your tab is.
I got a scripture right here. Acts 13:5. It says, and when they were at Salamis, they preached the word of the Most High in the synagogues of the Jews, and they had also John to their minister. Sixth verse. It says, and when they had gone through the isles unto Paphos, they found a certain sorcerer. Like I said, all your power, all like the Illuminati, they get their power. Hold for me. Isaiah 47:10. They get their power from. Matter of fact, go hold that and also go to Revelation 16. Was that 16 and 13? Because they get their power from the spirit. That's why they're on top. Because they sold this. That's why you have certain Edomites that are Joe six-pack Edomites that work at a job and they never go nowhere, man. They never hit the lotto. But you got some Edomites, they just on top and they stay on top. A lot of these people in the entertainment world, they have videos on that, even among Jake. The reason why they stay on top is because they seal that deal with the spiritual demon Satan. Okay? It says 6, and it says Acts 13:6. And when they had gone through the isle unto Paphos, they found a certain sorcerer, a false prophet, a Jew, whose name was Bar Jesus. Not sweet Jesus, but Bar Jesus. It says 7, which was with the deputy of the county, Sergius Paulus, a prudent man who called for Barnabas and Saul and desired to hear the word of the Most High. So he wanted to learn this truth, right? But Elymas the sorcerer, for so is his name by interpretation. That's the guy Bar Jesus. His name being interpreted is Elymas. When you get a chance, you can look that up. Withstood them, seeking to turn away the deputy from the faith. And that's what they do. That's what Yeshaya did, man. And when he mentioned the governor campaign and who's a governor campaign there, and is a motherland, or that's where everything began. He's seeking to push them away from the truth, because the sheriff wanted to learn the truth from Paul. All right. Paul and Barnabas, right? It says 9. Then Saul, who also is called Paul, filled with the Holy Spirit, set his eyes on him and said, O full of all subtlety and all mischief, thou child of the devil. And that's what them guys should have said. Yeah. Tazariak should have said, quoted this scripture. Acts 13:10. Yeah. Because these guys are on. Look, you guys that can't get it, we can see that you can't get it. You guys that are going off, we can clearly see that you're not, and that's the fulfillment of the scriptures. Like there's a video of Zabak, a recent video where somebody came up to him and basically said, he said, "What's your thoughts on the market of beast?" You know, that's something that GM. He mentioned GMS. He said that's something that GMS always goes into, or something to that effect. You know, I'm just paraphrasing what he said. And basically, Zabak had scratched his head. He was like a little uncomfortable because the question was, you know, it's kind of uncomfortable when you don't want to deal with it. See, when we bring up these things, you got to address it